Hello, welcome back to Dry Creek Beekeeping. So it's been a week since I last checked on these hives, and it's been 2 weeks since I've installed these hives. So I'm just going to be taking a quick look, make sure they're doing all right, and especially with this hive back here, make sure that they actually have a queen, because seeing 2 eggs in one cell can sometimes mean there's a laying worker. And so if I only see drone brood when I go in there, then that will tell me that there's not a queen, and then there's needs to be something to be done about that. So without any further ado, let's get on with beekeeping. All right, looking at the jar here, it looks like they've eaten even more of the sugar water from last time. And opening the lid here, it looks like they have moved their cluster. Last time I remember the cluster was more like here. They've moved it this way more. I wonder why that is. And here's the lid. It's a bit cold today, and you can tell because they're a bit lethargic, but it's warm enough to beekeep, so. Ooh, that is actually quite a heavy frame. I'm actually not too sure about this brood. I mean, it sort of looks fine, but at the same time, it's definitely bumpy. That could mean that it's drone brood, but I honestly can't really tell. I guess for the time being, it's fine. But yeah, again, not exactly sure. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Right there is the queen. See her? She's crawling right next to my glove. So good. That means the queen is alive. And that's probably not actually drone brood. Sweet. All right, well, I don't really want to bother them anymore. I can see that the queen is alive, so everything is good there. Otherwise, I could see that they do have pollen stores now. I didn't see any honey stores, but that's fine because they have this jar feeder. And yeah, it's good to see that the queen is alive and they are doing well. I'm kind of assuming that that raised brood was simply because the comb just wasn't tall enough to compensate them, since all that comb is very fresh. And I did see a ton more comb than what there was last week. So that is very good. All right, and moving on to the Gamma Hive here. Again, looks like plenty of sugar water has been drank, even more than the Delta Hive has drank. So that's very good. I'm probably gonna have to replace these jars pretty soon here. Actually, looking at this here, it looks like the jar feeder might be a little bit faulty, because this is definitely soaked wood right here. I might need to change the jar feeder completely. All right, here is the first frame that I'm looking at, and it looks like it's just eggs in there. So eggs and very small larvae. As for this side, some pollen stores, again eggs, and then larvae. Now what's worrying me already about this hive is I can see quite a few drones in here. And I don't know if those are just leftover or if this hive is just producing drones. I really hope that it's not the latter. I want to see if I can find a frame with actual brood on it. Man, this is just full of bees. This doesn't even have any comb on it. That's just bees. Interesting. All right, now here we have an interesting comb formation, just like a little thing jutting out. And that has eggs and pollen stores. All right, very interesting what I'm seeing here. So I haven't actually seen any brood, which is annoying more than anything. I don't know if that means they just don't have any. And I also noticed a difference between the Delta Hive and the Gamma Hive in how much comb they have, in that the Gamma Hive has much less. But basically, since this hive wasn't absolutely full of drones, I'm just going to assume those are leftovers for the time being, and hope that in the coming weeks when I look at this hive, there won't be nearly as many drones, and there will be proof that the queen is alive, because I also didn't see very much proof that the queen was alive. So basically my worries for this hive are that the queen actually isn't alive. I did see comb, but not nearly as much as I would expect, and very little also compared to the Delta Hive, which was installed at the same time. So that's like just a little bit worrying. And also the fact that I didn't see the queen in the Gamma Hive, but in the Delta Hive I did. I don't know. I'm just not gonna worry too much for now and just assume everything's okay, and that their slow progress is just because it's been abnormally cold. I guess in the coming weeks we'll see. So to recap what I saw in today's video, basically I kind of just went down here to see how they're doing as a second week update, make sure that the brood's okay, the queen's alive, and yeah, that's about it. And I saw really good things with the Delta Hive. I saw the queen is alive, they are making brood, they have pretty good comb being built. However, the progress has been slow due to the cold. However, with the Gamma Hive, well, I didn't see as good of things. To start, the comb is extremely low. There's only one frame that actually has comb on it. And even that, there isn't much. On top of that, I saw no brood. And that's really not good. 'Cause that means I may have missed their brood cycle, or maybe they just aren't making any, I'm not sure. And when I was looking through the hive, I didn't see a queen. But I have been wrong about things before. So I'm just gonna wait a week, come back, see how they're doing. Hopefully they're doing better next week. Hopefully I see that they do have a queen, and hopefully I see some brood. Also, one last thing, if you're a regular watcher of my channel, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, I will be getting back to making updates on the Alpha and Beta Hive. They just haven't been that interesting, and I can really only make one video a week because I'm quite busy, as much as I wish I could do more. But I promise, very, very soon, I will be making more videos on the Alpha and Beta Hive. I promise. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.